See there, in this story you have read, there is a farmer who was very poor and who was living nearby the valley side. He was very happy at that time when his crops was ready to ripe in the field, but in the same season he need to a little rain for growing the crops. Understood? He was praying, God, give us a little rain so that the crops grow in good quantity. And these are the things that he was talking in his house with his wife, and his whole family was also happy. You know very well, those who are fully independent on their crops, they need these things like are natural. It means you see many farmers nowadays also, they are hoping, understood? They are hoping for a clear weather. Okay? So, if there is rain nowadays, what will happen? The farmer will lose their crops. Okay? So, at that time, the farmer whose name was Lancho, understood? You know, remind that. Okay? His name was Lancho, and he needs a little rain when in the evening his wife called him to take supper. Supper, do you know what? A meal which you take in the night. Okay? Then she also called her sons to take, means Lancho has two sons. Okay? They were playing outside of the house, and he suddenly saw a huge cloud which was showing from the north side. Okay? At that time, Lancho was also feeling very happy. Means God has listened his wish. Okay? He is ready to give us rain. Okay? When a drop of water was starting falling on the ground, he was also ready and thinking the crops will grow in quantity. He took out his sons inside the house, and it was falling the hailstorm. Okay, hailstorm, do you know? A big ice. Okay, pebbles. Understood? But at that time, when Lancho saw the pebbles or the hailstone that were falling, he felt very sad. and he was thinking, God, I have lost my field. I have lost my crops. In the next day, when he went to see his field, he stayed in the middle of his field and saw there was nothing left on the plant. Okay, he was looking upside to God. What you have done with us? How my family will survive? How I have to maintain? Okay, see there. How once again we will grow the crops. These are the things that Lancho was thinking at that time when he was standing in the middle of his field. Understood? See this side. Don't see that. Okay? So he returned to his house and told his wife what had happened with him. Okay? Whole family feeling very sad, but he has a faith in God. Okay, he told God will not kill anyone who has no food. Okay, means he hoped that God will surely help us. Okay, so that he was ready to write a letter to God. Okay, he went to the post office. He purchased a letter. You know, at that time, before 10 years, there was a letter. Okay, on which it was used to write a letter. Okay, it was not in the form of a message you draw from your mobile. Understood? It was a structure of an envelope. Okay, just you can see in your book also. Okay, this type of. Okay, it was in two-fold. Okay, you write from here. Okay, whatever you want to write. Okay, after that you write your address. Okay, back side. Okay, sender and receiver. Okay, and you post in post office. Okay, so this type of letter at that time he purchased from the post office. Okay, and he has mentioned all the things what he required from God. Okay, he has written, I have lost my crops. Okay, how my family will survive. Okay, and he also demanded some money from God. Okay, he has written, God, we need 100 vessels for our family's consumption and the seeds which we required to grow in my field once again. Okay, and he took the stamp from the window of the post office and he stick from the street. Okay, you know, you have seen also. Okay, if you go to the post office, okay, you purchase a ticket from there and you can use your speed instead of gum. Okay, it always has gum. Okay, only you have to stick with water or okay speed. Okay, so he purchased from there and he stick from the spitting. Okay, on the envelope and he dropped the letter into the letter box. Okay, a postman who was working there, he took out the post from the box for stamping where it could be sent. Okay, So he took out from there. When he was stuffing, he saw there was no address, only it was written for God. When he saw, he smiled. A police has written a letter for God. But he found the details. Okay? He saw the headmaster. Okay? Head postmaster. Head postmaster also loved to see that envelope, okay, in which Lencho has mentioned all the requirement, okay. But he think we have to help because he has fully faith in God, okay. So it's our duty to help that person who believe in God, okay. So the head postmaster asked to the colleagues and his friends to give some charity. Do you know charity? In Hindi, daan. Okay. So as a charity, every one those who are working in the post office, they give some money, and his friend also helped him, okay, to give some money in the faith of God. Understood? So only they collect 60 pesos, okay, 60 pesos, and they send in the same letter and in the same address which was mentioned on the envelope, okay. Regularly, Lencho went there to ask God has sent him a letter or not, okay. Means after 2 or 3 months, okay, it has not been mentioned in your book, okay. But he regularly went there to ask, God has sent me a letter. But the postmaster always said no, okay. But one day, when they collected the amount of money, okay, whatever they can collect, they send in the envelope. On the envelope, his name was mentioned, okay. Then he collected his envelope, okay, from the counter of the post office. He felt very happy. Suppose that if you believe in God and you require something which you want, okay, then you found in the name of God, you felt very happy. Understood? Suppose that if you need anything, okay, if you believe in that one, okay, you felt very happy. Wow, God has listened my word, okay. So he found and felt very happy. Wow, I faith in God and God helped me, okay. So he took his letter and went to sit on a bench which was kept there, and he collected only 60 pesos was there. He became very nervous. He became very sad. And he also blamed the person who are working in the post office. Okay? He once again write a letter. Those persons who are working in the post office, they are thief. Okay? Because I has written 100 pesos which I required, but God has sent the person, okay, who working in the post office, he has taken. Okay? So these are the things was running in his mind, okay, and he also told to God not to send the money which we required from the post. You could send the letter direct at my home, so that these thieves could not steal the money from rich fellow. Okay. So these are the things that he was thinking. Okay, at that time when he received his letter. It means if you confess in anything, it can help you. Only you have to faith. Okay. So this chapter title is here a letter to God. Okay. The most important things, led to a farmer who is very poor, and he was living beside a valley. Okay, you can see there is a barren land. Okay, means very few farmers can survive around the valley. Understood? There is no dense village. Okay, and he was, you see, he also required rain. You can see if you go to the mountain side, there is no rain. Okay, so they fully depend on nature. Okay, you can, if you got the chance to go here, been there. Okay, mountain are here, either that side you can go Mirzapur here. Okay, so you can find that area because in very deep there is the water, and it is the technology by which today we can extract the water from the ground, but in that time there was no technology. Okay, so that this letter has written by a farmer. Okay, so one thing more, the two questions will ask from this chapter. Why the farmer was very sad? Okay, there will be two answers. First, he has lost his crops. Second, what will be? Second, he demanded 100 pesos, but he got 70. Okay, so these are the two things you have to mention in your answer. Okay. Third thing, why he required a little rain for his crops? Can you tell? Ripening crops means there was, you can mention there, in the hilly area there is no irrigation system. Okay, so the farmers, those who live around the valley side, they depend on the nature. Okay, so the crop was ready to ripe, but it required a little rain. Okay. Okay, so that he was wishing for a little rain. Okay, so these are some more important questions from this chapter. You can write, you can read and find out the history. Okay, this is the main thing. Understood? Understood? समझ में आया? तो इसे आप जरूर पढ़ें. So try to read. Okay. Wait. Silent. Okay, so you will not leave your seat, you will sit, okay, at your place. Okay, next teacher will come.